talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches, boy. I was in the game on 4th inches. Coach put me in the game on 4th inches. Put me in the game on 4th inches. Coach put me in the game on 4th inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am a New Orleans Saban to the...
Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of 4th and Inches with Mills and Kelt. It's your boy Mills. What's up, Kelt?
Another good Sunday, man.
Another good Sunday indeed. What's happening, bro? You and I?
I'm kind of mad I played. I was on the phone with my homeboy, and I called that Texas game, and I was supposed to put some bread on that because nobody took the Texans.
The Texans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I had a 5-game parlay. Miami messed my money up. I don't know why I took them.
Why would you trust Tua?
I don't know. I just had a feeling. I'm right. Oh no. I'm wrong anyway because the Packers just destroyed the Cowboys.
I love it. I love it.
And then I also took the Bills. And what's the other game? I took Detroit tonight.
Okay.
But yeah, Miami messed my money up, and so did the Cowboys. But I bet the Cowboys messed a lot of people's money up.
I would never pick the Cowboys in the playoffs.
I mean, Jordan Love's been hot, but I mean, Dallas has been balling. I mean, CeeDee Lamb's arguably the greatest receiver in the league this year. The best receiver in the league this year. He's balling, bro.
He's good. I like.
He got like 130 something catches or some shit before tonight. I mean, that's
crazy.
Yeah, he's been hitting. This has been a wild week. Me and Kelt wasn't even slated to do a show, but we felt the need because a lot of shits went down in the last times we got on here. I mean, literally from the time we finished recording that last episode to now, so much shit. Like I think as soon as we got done recording, the Saban shit broke. Nick Saban retired. First off, congratulations, GOAT. We both want to say that. First off, what a hell of a career he had, huh?
Nick, one of them dudes, man. I mean, how many natties he got? Like 6?
Yeah, 7. He's got 7 if you include LSU, right?
So listen, it's
a lot.
Those are enormous shoes to fill, and then like speaking on how the Washington coach, like personally, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think that's a good move. I mean, he said what I felt like he said what people expected him to say because he was like, yeah, Nick gonna have a big, he could watch over me and still be able to interact and make calls and stuff. And I'm like,
yeah, bro, I'd hate that.
A lot of people not going. That's too much stress. That's too much stress. A lot of people not gonna take that.
I'll send your ass right back up to your office. You come out here and mess with me. First off, before what's his name, DeBoer, before they hired him, No Nation, we had us a little scare. They were talking about Norvell. They were talking about Dan Lanning. They're talking about all kind of shit. Dan Lanning come right out. He didn't even get a raise. Dan Lanning just come right out and was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm staying in Oregon. With a sweet ass video, I must say, with like an ice cube in the background. Today was a good day. Like it's a pretty cool little video that he put together. And so then it was on. And it seemed like there was a lot of smoke about Norvell. I personally never felt like he was leaving. I just felt like this was just the wrong time. I mean, he already made $8 million last year. I mean, I know $2 more million or whatever it was going to be because I think Saban makes 11. I think he's the highest paid dude or was. So money does talk, but there was a lot of smoke. Norvell got him a hefty raise, which I was happy to see because that lets me know we're pretty serious about football. I didn't want to lose Norvell. I mean, I feel like Norvell's a good coach. I didn't want to lose him at all. I mean, because a coach is everything. I mean, if you don't have a good coach, I go, fuck, man. We've had talent in here and not a good coach. And unless you got a good coach, to coach them, it ain't shit. And I will say DeBoer has won. Like, if you look up his resume, that guy wins games. His win-loss ratio is nuts. I mean, I don't want to lie, but it's it's pretty crazy. Let me see.
I heard it's wild. I heard they said, well, he don't have 20 losses or something like that. It was something crazy like that. I was like, what?
Yeah, he's 105-12. Oh wait, no, that's. Let me go to Wikipedia. That shit never lies. It's already
Wikipedia.
got him on there. Alabama.
Hold on. So
Yeah, he's
what's his?
104-12. Yeah,
Oh, hold on. He what?
he's 104-12. He just got to Washington maybe 2 years ago, I think.
So where the fuck was he at before that?
Okay, he was at Washington for 22 and 23, so 2 years. He was at Fresno State. Um, he had to be the head coach somewhere else, right?
Yeah, come on now. Talk to me.
Because he was there 2 years as well at Fresno. So he had to
So
be coaching more than 4 years because 104-12 is. I mean, I'm no
that's
mathematician, but that's a lot
you
of
play
fucking
12
games
games.
to be right.
Listen, 6 years. Well, hold on. 6 times 12. No, 5 times 12 is 60, right?
Coaching
Okay.
career, unless head coach is noted. Yeah, he's won though. Is all I'm saying. He's won. He wins
Yeah.
games. Um, you got the powerful. Now I don't think I've been thinking this. I think Saban got out at the right time. I mean, right now is the game's different. I keep saying there's rumors Jim Harbaugh's about to leave. You know, to head to the NFL, but there was rumors about that last year. Like the old school way of coaching is different. Like now, when you recruit this guy, you get this guy, bro. You get this kid to come to Florida State, Miami, what have you. You recruited him this year. You got him to sign. Congratulations. Well, guess what? Next year and the year after that and the year after that, you got to recruit this same fucking kid, bro, every year. And unless he's just playing nonstop, but you see that even. I mean, that kid from Ole Miss, that running back Judkins, he was getting plenty of time. He just wanted a bigger check. So now you have to continually to recruit these kids every single year. It's a
Okay.
weird. We're in a weird place now.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you something. I like to play the other side of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the SEC. I led the SEC in rushing touchdowns, which like I'm gonna just give you a number, a little slight number. Something like 1450, maybe 13 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
A 1,400-yard year, 13 touchdowns. You think that NIL that you been giving me, that 250, you think that, bro, like my stock rose. Like I think I need to be adjusted something. See, the thing is that most of the time these just want to be um, com- um compensated.
Compensated, right? Yeah. I
They want to
mean,
be compensated, especially if they've been if they're getting elite like PFF grades and stuff like that. They lead the nation in this. Like if you let the conference and you was getting lowballed, I do think you need some type of adjustment, don't you?
I mean,
I mean,
how we don't know what he was getting paid. I mean,
apparently,
we're in a weird way.
apparently after that year, he felt like, hey, I need a little more.
Well, and I feel you. I mean, that's where this game is now, college football. But what I'm saying is, nevertheless, the whole thing with that is that you have to continually recruit this guy. You have to every year go and try to get this kid to stay, no matter what happens. It's just weird. Um, and that's why. And notice this: we've talked about this ever since the NIL shit come out. Saban ain't won a fuck thing. You know, barely. Barely got there this year. It's just weird. Alabama is in a uh hey, some shit had to happen for Alabama this year that's never happened in the history of the 11 years or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like records were broke for Alabama to jump from where they were, to actually two teams, Texas and Alabama, for two teams to jump from way down there to come all the way up. They barely made it, is what I'm saying. Um and
Sensation.
I'm not no conspiracy theorist on a lot of things, but I believe the committee knew. You know what I'm saying? ESPN's crooked as fuck.
Come on, man. Y'all, come on, man.
Okay, do you know right now that the ESPN just had to vacate like 30 something Emmys? You know why?
Why?
Because they was cheating to get those too. Like the Emmy Awards, which to a lot of people that who gives a fuck. But I'm just saying that the ESPN was making names up and making people up and putting these little ballots in to try to get Emmy Awards. So you mean to tell me that they'll fake some names and create all this bullshit, fake people and all to win Emmy Awards, but they won't do some foolishness like put Alabama in then for some money or because they know Saban's retiring. I'm just saying they're crooked. ESPN,
Here we go.
they
It's,
are.
it's only crooked when it happened to y'all.
No, I feel like if it had been anybody in my position,
Would you?
if it had been Miami, I'm keep it. I keep it 100 all the time. If somebody got fucked the way we did, I would call a spade a spade. It's never happened, Kelp. It's never happened ever. But that's neither here nor there.
Listen. I totally understand you, but one thing I always said, I understand why they did it. I do. I understand. Like I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to, oh, bro, you trolling us? Nah, I'm actually like, I felt like
Why do you think they did it then?
y'all was in a weird place because y'all ain't the same team. You can sit over there and be like, well, we at least should have had a shot. I feel you and I respect that. And you probably should have.
So you think we were held out because of Travis, in your opinion?
No, I feel like the product after Travis got hurt wasn't the same. I don't really want to blame him because he got hurt. Like that's kind of weird to blame somebody for having an injury.
Well, I was just saying that's what you think. We were held out because we weren't the same team with our quarterback being down.
With Tate, y'all was different. And then when you got down to Brock, at that point in time, I feel like they had to make a business decision. Okay, so the scenario really, like I always told you, what messed y'all up was Georgia losing.
I don't know. I still feel like they'd have fucked us somehow.
If Georgia didn't lose, there's no reason to shuffle nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They probably would have. Texas. Why did Texas jump in then? You know what I'm saying?
Because they beat Bama.
That's what I'm saying though. So Texas got in because Bama did. That's crazy logic. That's crazy logic, bro. That's crazy as fuck logic.
That's how I saw it, bro.
That's crazy. So Texas, if Bama didn't win, then Texas wasn't gonna get in. That's crazy. That's wild.
Absolutely. Why else would they even be up there? It ain't no conspiracy. It ain't no conspiracy to just fuck y'all over. Nah, I feel like
I don't know, man. We're causing a lot of ruckus. You know what I'm saying? It's weird that these sanctions are coming out now. Let's jump into that. It's a weird time for these sanctions to come out. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, this y'all first time doing all this, man. Relax. It's okay.
Oh no, I am relaxed. We'll serve these little bullshits with our eyes closed. I'm when I read the sanctions, I was worried because people on, rivals and shit on the internet were making it seem like we're getting the death penalty. Buddy, let me tell you right now, this is light. And not half of it, but a lot of this shit's already been, some of it's already took place. So not one single penalty really affects us too much because the Rising Spear, because at first I was worried it was the Battle's End. That's our big NIL group, but it wasn't. It was the Rising Spear. Shout out them. But Alex Atkins, the biggest penalty to me is Alex Atkins not being able to coach those first 3 games. And Mike Norvell calls the plays, so I'm not really even worried about that one, to be honest. If Florida State can get in trouble, because correct me if I'm wrong, what I heard and what I read is that Alex Atkins drove the kid to a meeting with a specific booster to which the booster offered him money to come here, $15,000 a month to be exact. And they call us broke. That's crazy. And we just paid our coach $10 million a year. It's wild.
If that's true, right? Mm-hmm. Was that smart for Alex?
Do you think that we're the only school that does that, by the way?
That's beside the point.
Yeah. Is that smart of Alex?
Was that smart? Was that smart?
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, you got Georgia Bulldogs recruiting a guy. You got Georgia Bulldog recruiting guys drinking and driving, getting players killed. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even come up. You know, there was no penalty for that shit. But we drive a guy to a meeting. We Uber a motherfucker to a meeting and we get a suspension. That's crazy.
Bro, I think y'all be missing the point. And it be so it be right there.
What's the
You know what
point?
I'm saying?
I mean, if it's in the book, okay, yeah, it's illegal. But I
Bro, that's
mean,
what I'm saying.
god
It's,
damn, though. You know what I mean?
it's
Like,
bro, listen, I don't make the rules, but when they come down on you and hey, I can't trip. When Shapiro came out and said how he was helping us recruit because he had the naked women on the yachts and stuff. That's how we was getting. I had to take that on the chin. We got hit with the book, so y'all
yeah,
really got easy. Y'all got off
we didn't
light.
really do shit. We like to be honest, we are
Y'all,
not doing anything that
and then
132 other Power Five schools are
the
doing.
the crazy part was you didn't even get Mims.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And you know who told on us?
Who that?
The Georgia Bulldog coach, the tight ends coach, has turned his comments off on his Twitter. And
Huh?
you know, you remember when Saban was pointing at Jimbo, talking about, "Hey, man, you know, Jimbo buying all these players and shit," and Jimbo got pissed off, talking about, "Hey, don't fucking ever point at us, talking about how we recruit, because no one does this shit by the book, nobody. So be careful what you do, Georgia. I feel like there might be something coming out about them because no one is by the book, no one. So you want to get us in trouble, and it's you know, and really be honest with you, we ain't really in trouble. That's a little slap on the wrist. We you know, none of that shit really is going to affect us at all. But you want to point the finger at us and say, look what Florida State is doing, you know, at the same time while we have lawsuits going with the NCAA and the ACC. And, you know, it's just weird that all that's coming out now. That's cool, you know, because we just got a Georgia player, Marvin Jones. So I'm sure he can give us a little insight on, you know, I'm sure we can learn a few things. That's all I'm saying. On how they do things too. Because no one does the shit by the book. No one. Every
None,
school does it.
none of this is admirable. None of
What?
this.
What do you mean?
This tit for tat telling on each other stuff is weird.
Well, I mean, we
It's
didn't tell
super
on
weird.
nobody. We're just doing our thing.
No, I'm just saying in general, if they told on y'all boys, that's some rat shit. And I
Mm-hmm.
and I will never stand with that.
Yeah, me neither.
Like
I
that's
mean,
pure God, bro. Like Miami or not. If Miami tell on somebody, which I know we ain't gonna do no whole shit like that. Uh, that's too weird, bro. Like you said, ain't nothing legal. Everybody doing it.
yeah,
Everybody over here, dropping a 50 ball off to the uncle because the uncle could sway the kid a little bit. I mean, handle this
yeah,
for me. If you get
yeah,
him to come, we'll give you 50 more.
right. I mean,
100,000 play.
yeah, I mean, this shit's been going on forever,
I
man.
mean, it's been happening, man. Eric Dixon with the Trans Am. That story was so crazy. To this day, he will not admit who sent him that car.
It's
To this
like
day.
it's right, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like N'Kobe Dean for the Eagles, you know, he played at Georgia. This motherfucker never even stepped foot in Athens. He was a lock for Alabama or whoever the fuck he was going to. I think it might have been Auburn. And this motherfucker, like, all of a sudden, the day of signing day, he's got a red Ford Raptor truck. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, huh, you know, I'm going to commit to Athens. Well, I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, no one does this shit by the book. Fuck the NCAA for putting that on us. Like I said, it ain't a big deal. But we're gonna be all right. You know, they call us broke though. I just like this. Like I said on Facebook, people might have already seen it, but I'm gonna say it on here too. Our coach is being sought after for premier top tier jobs, and we're getting caught cheating. Florida State's back. Let's go. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in Tallahassee, FSU, I'm with the Seminoles.
Back, baby. Like we never left.
I don't know about that, nephew. I don't know about that. You know.
And speaking of Atkins, I fuck with Atkins too, man. I just know we're not gonna have him forever. I have a feeling Alex Atkins is gonna be a head coach in the next 2 to 3 years, um, and maybe even sooner. Because right now he's getting looked at for the. Was it Washington just hired somebody? It might have been the Washington job that they were looking. Yeah, I think it was the Washington. I think he was a candidate, but I don't think no one's gonna look at Atkins while he's got all this fucking shit because he has a 2-year show cause. Like it's a lot of there's a lot of shit going on with Atkins right now. I don't think nobody's gonna touch him. But shout out Alex Atkins. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say about all that before we move on to some real shit though? Culture problem. I'm working on, Florida State got a couple transfers. Miami got a big transfer within the last 24 hours. But I do want to say this because, I read something about Florida State having cultural problems. Listen, we just got a 3-year not starter, excuse me. We have a 3-year player that just transferred to Florida State from the University of Florida. And that's not the first guy for them that's transferred to a rival. Like ETN went to the Bulldogs. So Napier is losing guys to rivals. Is what I'm saying. Like, what kind of shit are you coaching over there where your guys are leaving your team and going to the fucking ops? You know what I'm saying?
They want to get some get back.
Bro, that's crazy. So ETN went to Georgia. We just got a lineman who they say sucks so bad. What the hell's his name? Something Leonard.
They did say. I heard he said, "Well, now we know you're gonna get sacks that game." It was like, "Yo, buddy playing. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a couple sacks that game."
Yeah, Richie Leonard.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's one thing I'm not worried about, it's our O line. Atkins coaches that. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Depth never hurts.
I ain't worried about mine either. It's gonna be a beautiful year.
Yeah. But the big get of the last 24 hours, Miami signs Cam Ward. Cam Ward was going to the league. I guess he got his the news back of what round he was going to go in, so he changed his mind.
He wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, he didn't like where he was going to end up in the draft, or if any, and so he's coming back. Coming back and chose Miami. How you feeling about that, Kelp?
It's real slight. I'm happy about it. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
sit over there and because we had picked up Buddy from Pufferbacher, and a lot of people had
Hogwarts.
jokes. Yeah, a lot of people had jokes, but he a pretty solid dude. I like his take. He run too much though. He got a little twitch in him.
Yeah, he never plays.
Yeah.
Even before Cam Ward comes on.
I ain't gonna hold you, but Cam Raw. Only thing I was concerned about was the ball security on those fumbles.
Yeah, he turns it over more than TVD, so I'm real happy about y'all's get.
I like my line, and
Yeah.
I think if everybody continues to develop, I think my receiver room gonna be nice with these freshmen that we bringing in. JoJo Trader gonna be real sweet.
It's a good freshman right there. He's still a baby though, man.
Yeah, hey, one thing we've been doing is we've been letting the kids run. We've been letting the pups get out there.
Yeah, receiver is one of them tough ones though. I mean, Mark Fletcher is a big man, and he can, run the ball is running the ball. That playbook isn't that extensive, like the route trees and all.
Boys either. That running game ain't for little boys. Don't
It ain't, but no, but he's not a little boy though. That's what I'm saying. He's a big man,
Okay.
but like receivers, there's a little bit more to learn at receiver though.
Oh, of course. You gotta develop a little bit.
It just depends. I would be shocked if he was a starter. Is that what you're saying?
Nah. I feel like he gonna get some burn.
You got Restrepo in.
We got Restrepo, Jacoby George, and then what's the name?
He's not in jail.
Huh?
He's not in jail.
Hey, bro, we're not gonna do that, bro.
Hey, man, it's all fun. Who's the third guy then? Because George and Restrepo obviously would be starters.
Horton. He played sparingly.
He was already there at Miami?
Yeah, he was already at Miami, Horton.
Yeah.
I don't really see us going to the portal and getting no other receiver unless we get a preferred walk-on.
There's some shit out there.
We got guys like Shamar Kirk, who ain't played. He was a D2, nice guy. He was I think like 6'2", nice size on him, little slide guy. Might be playing outside. I mean, we got players. Apparently, Cam liked what he saw on the depth chart. He seen what was going on. I mean, probably showed him the offense a little bit, and he probably felt like, hey, I could do something with it. So,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of y'all getting him. I'm a big fan of
I'm
it.
I'm looking forward to the development of the team. We was real young last year. Um, we done been through a couple phases. I think year 3 gonna show some promise.
Year
As we
3,
look,
baby.
you know,
Hey, you got Gainesville on notice now. You got, I mean, there was
if you thought that like when I said we was gonna smack y'all, like this was before Cam got there. So now that Cam got there, like this ain't even finna be. This finna be probably a quick funeral. Like if I really want to put 4 touchdowns on you in the first quarter or something, just gonna kick you in.
damn.
Just kick you in the face real quick, because I know your DBs ain't. You losing too much stuff. They ain't retaining nothing. What they
No.
retain?
If it is one team that just loses and doesn't like
They
I
never.
seen a tweet that said it said, uh, what has Florida done to get better this offseason? Like what for real though? Real shit, Kel. What has Florida Gators done to get better this offseason?
This remember the one thing you and I always talked about was how impressive ETN was to you and I. We
I love
always said,
ETN.
oh, "Hey, I like him."
Hmm.
He was the one thing facing. I was like, "Man, we might have a problem with him because if he get that slot, he gonna kill something."
Hmm.
But you won't have him.
He's gone.
He got now. You do have those young receivers you had number 3 and number 4. I
Trey
can't remember
Wilson. He's a problem.
the name. What's that? I don't remember the other one name. He not Trey Wilson is a problem.
Oh, four Douglas. He's gone. He transferred. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't.
Also,
They've lost way more than they've gained.
I was saying, oh yeah, so it's over with. It's over with.
Yeah, yeah.
It's over with. Yeah.
I mean, they got
Like,
Lagway coming in, and but they're keeping the quarterback, Mertz. But you know,
oh, Mr. Mid gonna go up against one of the greatest defensive lines in college ball. That's
it's
gonna be great.
I
That's
can't.
gonna be.
We can't hype week 1 enough. You know what I'm saying? Come on, or week 0. Excuse me.
I
Uh,
I really I'm hoping Bane come out first play of the game, give me a 15
we're
yard
gonna have to
sack.
do something fucking special for the kickoff next year. Um, I'm excited already. We got a long way to
Oh,
fucking
oh
go.
yeah, oh yeah. That's gonna be a nice one. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna talk too much shit, but
I'm gonna.
don't let us win by a lot. At the end of the day, now we with the Gator Tamers. I'm saying the SEC. I'm talking to the SEC like they soft.
Hey, the only thing is that y'all do go there, and it is a night game. So like that is the swamp is crazy as fuck, but you know it was. I'll be honest. It's probably better with Ward in. Um, but if you can get him to not fumble, literally, bro, the fumbles are crazy. And I said this before y'all got him, so I don't want people to think. I mean, I'll go play the goddamn
No,
tape.
we had this conversation. That's
Yeah,
why
the
that's
the
why I mentioned
fumbles are crazy. Like it's
if he
something like 40 something in his career in college. That is, I didn't even believe it. I had to go look it up. But I would be lying and bullshitting if I didn't say he's got an incredible arm. He's got an incredible arm. He can throw pretty much any throw. He can make any throw. I even see him do, which is like this motherfucker must have played baseball when he was a kid or something because like I see him do that sidearm shit. Like whenever you got somebody coming at you and like you got to throw it around him and shit. Like I've even seen a couple of his plays where he can sidearm that fucking thing. So, incredible arm. I feel like this is the best arm Miami Hurricanes have had. Whew. I mean, TVD could sling it, but like, I don't know, man. It's been a minute. It could be. Hope not. Hope he fucking sucks, but um,
we'll see.
we'll see, man. Got a long way to go. Big get for the Miami Hurricanes. Uh,
Let's
big
get
get.
to work. Man.
Let's get to work. Right. You got your guy. You got your guy. There's no. You know what I'm saying? There's no work. There's no question about Emery, Jacuri. There's no question on. You got your guy. I wonder when he's getting paid. Have you heard anything?
Hold that down.
I don't want to. I want to know. Y'all got y'all. I don't know though, because like he said no. I'm going to the league.
Gotta think about it. You gotta think about it, right? Here's just what I'm gonna just throw this out there. This is just my thoughts. Okay. You checked your draft stock, day 2, day 3 guy. You didn't like it. All right, let me see what Miami talking about. So now I got the power. If I'm Miami,
Miami has the power, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-5-3.
It's still crazy.
Nah,
Bro,
It's
that's
a,
more than
it's
Pennington be making.
it's gonna be one of them things. Well, just being honest with you, you get that to handle business, like
It's a lot of money for
yeah,
him.
because it's a lot of guys that got overpaid. Just
Yeah,
being
but that's
honest.
more than like Bo Nix. That's more than Jaden
You know
Daniels.
what?
That's
You know what? Let me pipe that down. I'll definitely go a meal though. You can get a millie.
yeah, that's like the going rate though. But
I
like
give you.
the
I
rumor is he was wanting like fucking 8. So
yeah. No,
like
no bet. No
I'm
bet.
ready to see. I want to know. I mean, I don't know if we will, but I'm kind of interested in seeing what Miami paid for him. Because, like you just said, y'all, and I agree, y'all have the power. Because Miami was done probably talking to him. You know what I'm saying? He done said he's declaring, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, Canes, hey, Cristobal." You know what I'm saying? So like,
So
y'all kind of had the power a little bit.
if I'm Mario, I'm hitting with it. So you come to me on this day.
Right, right.
I'm minding
Oh,
my business. I ain't bothering nobody. You call my phone. Say y'all still need a quarterback? Who is
right.
this?
Yeah. Who is this?
Who
New
is
phone.
who
Who's
is
this?
this? Who is this?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Cam. It's Cam.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
oh,
I thought when Will Rogers, Will Rogers was going to
that's what I
Washington,
thought too.
I
Yeah,
thought y'all was going to go get him.
I
Um,
thought it was going to be Will Rogers. I was almost for sure about it. I had just told somebody Will Rogers is available, so I'm looking for us to
make a
double
move.
down.
Yeah. Jada actually told me, I think we was out to eat, and she was like, who? No. Might have been. Yeah, I think it was Jada. We were sitting around, and she was like, who's Cam Ward? I was like, quarterback? Why? And she was like, Miami just got him. I said, no, they didn't. And I was clicked on my phone. I was like, shit. And I was like, okay. So it was that was very surprising. It's been a crazy week, man. Like I said, we wasn't supposed to do another show. Your boys got a little vacation. Me and Kelch taking a week or so off, just to kind of just chill and shit and just,
Get
but
everything together.
so many things have happened. We had to do, we did this for y'all. We had to come back and talk, give you our takes on it. That was really all we had. It was a very eventful week. I hope for less news this next week. You know what I'm saying? Florida State had a rough week in general, bro. Mike Norvell talking about leaving. I don't know if he was ever serious, if he was just wanting some more money. Uh, you know, then the sanctions, and then Atkins talking about getting a new. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So,
Y'all boys getting extorted out of that pay, man.
yeah, it's like I said, if anybody read the sanctions, it's light, dude. None of that shit really matters. Uh, we can't deal with the rising spear for a year or two. Maybe I think it might have been even 3. But like our big NIL contract is with Battle's End, so that shit don't even matter. Uh, like
Okay.
the biggest one to me was Atkins not being able to coach the first 3 games. The only game that I know that is Georgia Tech, so shouldn't need him, but you never know. Mike Norvell calls the plays, so. But that's all we got, man. You got anything else you want to talk about, Kelt, before we get out of here?
Oh no, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Like we said, we
All right.
appreciate y'all. Jarvis coming on very soon. He was talking about doing it tonight, so we're gonna go from 2 to 3 very soon, man. We rebranding. We got a couple ideas, man. About to hit y'all very soon with. Stay tuned, man. That's all we can say. Stay tuned. We got some shit cooking. You know what I mean? Rebranding on the way. We're next season's gonna be a fucking movie. I can't wait.
Okay.
All right. Like
I'm off.
always, man, we appreciate y'all for listening. Like, subscribe, share. Go like all of our stuff on our socials, share our reels, all that good stuff, man. Tell a friend, and we appreciate y'all for listening. As always, go Noles.
It's all about you, man.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches, boy. I was in the game on 4th inches. Coach put me in the game on 4th inches. Put me in the game on 4th inches. Coach put me in the game on 4th inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am a New Orleans.